Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I've been having these thoughts lately about the world, like always, and how we act in our environment and all the things going on. And something always shows me that fear is the biggest problem for so many. And it's such a humongous topic, and it's so broad, and it can attack so many things, and it affects so many things. And they push it on us over and over and over again. But one of the big ones that I see happen is there's this structure in the world, right? Like the hierarchy, the natural order of species, if you will, where you have your foundation and everyone reaches towards the peak and their goals go towards the peak. And now that we have a structure, we have a foundation, we can see this, right? So it's known, it's certain, it's security. Yes, there's still struggles in it, but because we know it, it takes away that fear. Now, what if you are one of these radical people who have this soul calling or these intuitions, these deja vus, these thoughts, and they keep coming to you, and you do not like the structure of the hierarchy, and you don't like seeing the masses do something that does not feel right to you. And it's fear that drives us, right? So all these people are told to do something. Are you going to do it or not? What in your life tells you what you should and shouldn't do? Your intuition, your gut. But so many people are afraid to follow that, to be yourself. A lot of us, we act, we dress, we pick up habits from our parents, and we project our image into the world to produce a result that is acceptable, that is appreciated, that's valuable. Everyone's puffing their chest out, trying to be alpha and, creating an image. And it's all well and good, but what is truth? What is it that appeals to you? Now, does this hierarchy work for you? Then go after it. Get it done. But what are your questions? Can you step outside of this hierarchy? Now, what happens if you step outside this hierarchy? Well, that's unknown. You can't see it. Who does it? That's the depths. That's the darkness. That is the forest. That is the essence of fear. So are you willing to step outside of your comfort zone to get a complete look, to possibly find an answer in which you are looking for? To find the treasure that you are looking for is always on the other side of fear. Are you willing to take the steps where nobody has ever stepped before? You know, and it doesn't even matter if people have gone there or not, because this is all about you and you alone, because you are your own consciousness, and what you think and what you see and what you interpret and what you do depends on you and is all you. If you neglect your calling, if you stay away from your purpose, if you avoid this because it may be uncomfortable, because people may judge you, mock you, imitate you, you know, you're really susceptible to a lot of things if you're going to step outside the structure that we consider security, you know, safety. People will rip on you because, well, they show their own fear. But if somebody comes up and tells you what you need to do, and it doesn't matter what you've ever lived before, it doesn't matter any of your experiences, it doesn't matter anything you know, listen to me, do what I say, would you? If you were fearful, you would. If you thought it would bring security or peace, you would. But what if it didn't? What if it stopped your growth? You know, it became stagnant water because now you can't see anything other than what you already know. The structure you already know. So what's next? Are you willing to stand up for what you believe in? Or are you going to let people tell you what to believe? This is a serious question we are all facing right now. And I believe we need a lot of people to ask ourselves this question. And we need to take on our fears.